Hey Vogue, it's Lipa and I'm going to walk you through my everyday skincare routine and makeup look. My first step is Bioderma, very important. Cotton pads, a little bit of this. I don't know what it is about this, but I just love kicking it off with this. It feels like it's like pressing the refresh button on a laptop. And then next, I start with my Dua Skincare Balancing Cream Cleanser, which I'm very excited to announce. The science behind the formula is Augustinus Bader science. And for me, I was so excited to work with Augustinus Bader because I'm such a big fan, but I wanted to create my own skincare line, and I felt like that the only way to do it was to really team up with the very best. I use about, I don't know, like that much. It's got this like cream to foam formula. That feels so good. And it's got like natural probiotics in it as well. Pro Heal Serum by IS Clinical. I really like it. It's got vitamin C in it. I think I've gone through so many different phases of trying to find the right thing for my skin. When I was younger, it would just be like whatever face cream I could find just to keep myself moisturized. And then kind of in my teenage years, I started having a bit of a problem with blemishes and spots and trying to figure out what type of skin I had and whether I was dehydrated or whether it was just the fact that I had really dry skin, or, you know, trying to figure out whether it was something I needed to fix from the inside out. And then when I started touring quite heavily in 2022, I really started struggling with my skin quite a bit. And I felt like wearing lots of makeup, sweating, waking up the next morning, I felt like I never at any point didn't have a spot or something, some kind of blemish of some sort. And so that, I think, kind of affected my confidence a little bit, and the feeling of not wanting to really leave the house without wearing makeup felt like quite a big deal. And so then I felt like I was on this mission to really find something that really helped my skin and a way for me to take care of myself from the inside out and start making healthier decisions, smarter choices. That kind of led me to this like long journey to get to where I am right now. Next up, we've got the Supercharged Glow Complex. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I'll do like about 2 pumps of this, just slowly whack that on. And I feel like this is amazing because it really kind of defends against like fine lines and wrinkles. And it's been amazing while I've been on tour, because I was like, that's the real test. When I get on tour and I see how my skin's gonna react to it, that's really gonna be the real telltale sign. I'm gonna quickly just take my vitamins so I don't forget. I always start with vitamin C. These ones taste disgusting. You just gotta like, squeeze it and then just... Oh my God, the bottle, open it. I mean, if something's gonna wake you up, it's that. I do sea moss. They're not great either. I think for me, for my mindset, waking up every morning, doing a workout of some sort, Pilates, yoga. If I really don't have time, then I'll take like 10 minutes for meditation or a stretch, especially because when I'm touring, I need it to just feel really strong and feel centered in my body. I have this thing that I always say like, oh, I feel a little bit wobbly today. And it's usually because I haven't like centered myself, and then I have to get up on stage and use every possible strength that I've got in me to just like run and dance and sing. And I take on so much energy and I give so much energy. So I think being able to balance myself every day has proven, at least to me, to be the best thing for me to be able to put on the best show and then also leave something for myself as well. Okay, I just need a bit more water because bloody hell, that was disgusting. Next, we use the Renewal Cream. Can you see how excited I am about all this? So this is the Renewal Cream. Also, how cute. Same here, I do a couple pumps. And also this has kind of like a natural pinky color to it, and that's because of the vitamin B12, which really helps protect the skin barrier. Oh my God, this feels so good. There's this amazing technology, which is only in the Dua Skincare, and it's called TFC5. I love it. It's basically a mix of like peptides, moisturizing proteins, antioxidants, and it's just this amazing science that creates an environment in your skin for good skin renewal. And anytime I have anything left over, I'd put it like on my neck. My shoulders sometimes get it. SPF. All right, so my skin's feeling ready and I'm gonna start my makeup. I don't do too much, especially when I'm on tour. I'm gonna end up having to put on more makeup for stage. So this is something that I just start with. I like this, precisely my brow pencil. The tip's like a little wonky, but I like it that way because I feel like it gets in better. It was straight. And then sometimes if I'm feeling it, I would fill in a little bit, just here in the front. This is the saving grace, this KJH brand brow gel. I love it because I love this brush and it freezes them, which is great because mine always find a way to go down. Since I was really little, I would like go rummaging into my mum's makeup bag. My early memories are just watching my mum sit in front of the mirror and do her makeup, and I always wanted to get involved. But I think taking it kind of a bit more seriously, when I started like working on the door in a club in London, I was like trying to make myself look a bit older. So I felt like I needed to put on a bit more makeup. I started experimenting more with like eyeshadows and eyeliners and different colors and what works for me and what really doesn't as well. So I learned a lot. I remember at one point when I was younger, I put mascara on my eyebrows because I thought that was like the thing to do. So it was terrible. And so I won't be doing that again. I definitely learned from those mistakes. Cream bronzer. This is from a brand called Vive, which I kind of recently discovered. It took me a really long time to kind of figure out myself, especially for like red carpets and what I liked and what I felt really natural in. And I kind of discovered that foundation and then trying to build dimension on top was the killer. I always prefer just to start with bronzer and just get that on all over. Then I take this, like my Glossier Balm Concealer, scoop some out and put it on the back of my hand. I've been taught by my makeup artist, Katie Jane, that the most important thing you gotta do when putting makeup on is prime your brush. Always start here at the chin and I'll pat on this blemish. If I'm getting ready for a night out, I definitely have to like play some tunes, a bit Madonna, maybe some ABBA, or a complete vibe switch and I go for something like Nia Archives. If I'm like in the process of writing new songs and I want to listen to stuff, then I'm always listening to my new songs. I use this Laura Mercier powder. I love it. I've always just found it really light and easy. The Weiss will make me blush. And I love it because it is so pigmented and it's got like a little like pearl to it. And immediately, hello, sun-kissed. So sometimes I might just take like what's left of my concealer brush just to kind of melt it all in together. And then I take my eyelash curler. I love like a lot of mascara and I love painting my bottom lashes, and my bottom lashes are actually like the same length as my top ones. So it's kind of gives a little bit of a spidery effect. I used to wear lashes when I was younger and I felt like it only made my lashes come off, and sometimes it just made my makeup look crazy. And when I did certain red carpets and I had fake lashes on, I actually decided I don't really like that look on me. And also on stage, I think I'd probably panic if I had like a little getaway lash eyeshadow. I think there's just much more powder involved when it goes with stage makeup and more glitter, and there's always like a kind of disco element to the makeup looks that I like to do on stage. Also, I love going into this like crevice there. When I get off stage, I think the first thing I do is probably have a little vocal steam, especially if I've got another show the next night. And then in terms of taking my makeup off, I like to go back to my hotel room and do it myself. It's like, I think it's my favorite way to wind down. Coming down after a show, it's so different every time. If it's a day off the next day, then I'll go out with the dancers, everyone, my team, and maybe go and have a drink. I think that kind of helps me wind down. Or if I've got another show the next day, then it's immediately like, I'll steam, I'll go and have a bath, Epsom salts, and just try and like slowly calm myself down from all the adrenaline. Maybe I'll add a little glitter. I do like this now. This is like a new discovery. I've been like drawing on little freckles. There's this freckle here under my eye that I loved. And then I put a couple dots here on each side of my nose. And I press them in like that. And they're so faint, but I think it kind of does like a little nose contouring trick. Like that, and they can kind of go anywhere. I found this in a CVS a really long time ago when I was in a pinch, and I became obsessed with it. It's like a physician's formula butter bronzer, and I think it's the smell that keeps me coming back. It smells amazing, and it is really light and nice. I'm a little bit obsessed with CVS. That's kind of like the mad shop that America has, that I feel like has everything and anything. And so every time I come to the States, I'm like, right, first stop, CVS, and I go and get my melatonin and some funky toothpaste and whatever other kind of mad things I can find. And there's always something crazy and some weird flavored crisp. So when I was writing my last record, Radical Optimism, I needed a notebook, and I decided I didn't want to type anything on my phone anymore. And so of course I went to CVS and I bought my notebook. And that actually ended up being like my most prized possession. Anyway, this isn't an ad for CVS. I love this Makeup Forever lip liner in Anywhere Caffeine. It kind of gives you this really nice plump look that I'm really obsessed with it. And then I love something a bit creamier. So I like to use my YSL Love Shine. Shade 207. I always go for kind of like reddy browns. Those I feel like always suit my face the most. This is a Christian Louboutin mascara. I also love a little highlight. This is Isamea's Skin Enhancing Duo. But also something that's really, really cute is putting the Glow Complex as a highlight. I got really obsessed for like a really long time with this one app called Yuka. And you can basically like scan any product and it will tell you like its score on how good it is for you and why it could be harmful and stuff like that. The Dua skincare line scored 100 on Yuka. So, clean girl. All right, one more quick layer of this. Have one last thing, my YSL Libre, which it's just my everyday go-to. Just smells so good. All right, I'm ready. Thank you so much, Vogue. Mwah. All right, I'm off to band rehearsal. See ya. Oh shit.